Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be looking at a momentum calculator in C++. We're going to be using a void function, but if this was an integer function, a double function, we just call it double, but like it's a function that returns something directly to the main function, like a value. Instead of being like this, let me just do this real quick. And it'll be like return here. This is how it have been, okay? This is how it have been if it was an edge function. I mean, a double function or something that a value that returns directly to the function, basically. The return spelling. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's how it be. But let's say, but now we're just gonna go back to the void function. Okay, so we're gonna include IO stream, which is our input output stream. We're gonna be using namespace std, so it's gonna be a standard namespace library. So we're gonna have to write this for every line of code. All right. So I'm gonna call our function momentum calc. It's gonna take in a double mass. A double value basically means like a value which could take in decimal numbers and not just like I mean like integers take in whole numbers only. But a double value could take in whole numbers but also numbers which have decimal numbers to it. I mean decimal point numbers after the decimal point. Okay. So yeah, so we're gonna have double mass, double velocity, double momentum. The reason we have momentum here is like let's just say we entered the momentum, but and we entered two values. For example, we enter momentum and velocity, and we need to find mass. We enter momentum and mass, and we need to find velocity. This is how the function works. So if mass is zero, whichever value is zero is the value we're gonna be looking for. Okay. So since like if any value in the triangle of what's it called momentum calculator, which is like mass times velocity, like if anything is zero, anything divided by zero is zero, anything multiplied by zero is zero. So whichever value is zero is the value we gotta find. Okay. So if mass is zero, we're gonna have to console output the mass of the object is momentum over velocity. Okay. If velocity is zero, we're gonna say console output the velocity of the object is momentum over mass. But if momentum is zero, it's going to be the momentum of the object is mass times velocity. So this is how the void function works. This if statement is basically saying if this, then this. If that, then this. If that, then that. Okay? All right. So the main function here is don't forget your curly brackets here. First two curly brackets and the curly brackets for your if statements and the curly brackets for your other if statement and your other if statement. Okay? All right. So your main function will say is double. Would take in will have three variables, which is your mass, velocity, momentum. Okay. So here we're gonna say we're gonna be constantly inputting the values. Okay. So whichever value is zero against the value we have to find out according to the function. The function is called down here, but we gotta input the data first. So enter the mass in kilograms, mass, enter the velocity in meters per second, velocity, enter the momentum in kilograms, in kilograms per meter per second. So one thing I forgot here to add, we need to add is the units. So this is the mass. The mass is in kilograms, so kg. Okay, so and here it's going to be meters per second, I guess, for the velocity, meters per second, and for the momentum it's going to be kilograms over meters per second. But yeah. So yeah, so that's one thing I forgot. So that it makes the function cleaner, it makes it more understandable. So yeah. So input the velocity meters per second into the mass in kilograms. So constant input. This is inputting into input into the program. This is also input into. I'm just copy paste this for you guys. So this is clear for you guys to understand. It's right there. And then we have momentum calculator, which takes in our mass, velocity, momentum, and whichever value is zero is the value it's going to find out and give it. If two values are zero, then it's just good. There's no way of finding an answer for anything. So yeah, I'm just gonna run the program now. I'm just going to. So we have 10, 5, 0. So 50 kilogram meters per second. That's the momentum of the object. Now let's just figure out the mass of the object. We're gonna just write the same values, but in different ways. That's what happens when nothing happens exactly. So it's a mistake. So let's say 0, 5, and it's 50. So the mass of the object is 10. Okay, and then velocity. We're gonna have to do 10, 0, and 50. So the velocity of the object is 5 meters per second. Okay. That's how the program works. Thank you for watching this video, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.